And, of course, the former IBF featherweight champion of the world. The kid fights out of Sydney, Australia. Dalton Thunder Smith. A lot of hype around this young fighter. Let's see what he's made of here. His home city of Sheffield, United Kingdom will certainly be watching.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Sydney, Australia, here is a featherweight champion of the world, Billy the Kid Dim. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Sheffield, England, an English super lightweight title holder, Dalton Thunder Smith.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
I'm so giddy, so excited, the anticipation.
And there's the bell for round one. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. That jab scores. Perfect counter shot. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Beautiful counter shot. Dalton Smith on his way out, it seems. And now they're right back into the fray.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Incredible work rate. He threw a punch and just got countered. Swing and a miss with the jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Punch, counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Let's talk about Billy Dibb in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Fight, kid. Wait, round. Just keep him on the...
Take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe when you step.
That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there, vary it up, wait, work. You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power shot.
And put it back on him in this round. Get out!
Defense on the end of what you do. Good work.
Don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. Let him get back into this.
Tired, he's not getting back up. You're doing good, kid.
Back behind his jab, face.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. The typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
You want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Full blank on them.
Catch and shoot. he's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Well done with that counter shot. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched.
And Thunder Smith goes down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to gin you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
The straight right just missing. And Deb goes down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
One round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
Sometimes you talk about...
The bell rings and we start the third. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident. Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Nice counter shot. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Nice counter shot. Dalton Smith just took a big shot. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, my word. Dalton Smith, look out. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Billy Deb in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Mistakes and switching off.
But you'll take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
Get back out there and win the round. Don't worry about
Right hand, beautiful, beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up. Great work. Good work at that kid. Good job for tonight.
Back at it in round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. There's a counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nope, that jab not going to score. That counter punch caught him clean. I guess showboating is part of their plan. Dalton Smith couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very...
He couldn't take anymore, and down goes Dalton Smith. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Give me your breath.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's that ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
How about that time counter shot? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And this with that jab. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Smith in that last one. There's the bell for round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
that jab. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Nice counter. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Billy Dibb in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the...
Same again.
And there's the bell to start round 7. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Swing and a miss with that hook. A lot of effort being exerted here. That counter shot lands. Good counter punching. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Time he throws a Dalton Smith on his way out. What a shot, and Smith couldn't take it. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see...